Today, CNN ran a piece about young athletes who are troubled, and they're referring to Chris Henry, who had been a football cliche, and they're saying that he had so many troubles: arrested 4 times, suspended from the league 3 times, released once by the Bengals, and had personal and professional comeback and setbacks and so forth. And he died the other day in '09 when he fell out of a moving pickup truck that his girlfriend was driving. They had some problems and he fell out and died. And through the autopsy, they discovered that he may have had a predisposition for chronic traumatic encephalopathy and so on. But another thing you notice that after a while, these NFL footballers, after making millions, they're broke, making bad deals and all that, and some of them make 100 million in 4 years and all that. They make some big tall money, and to be broke, it seems as if you just have to look beyond the sport and wonder whether they may not have had these problems in spite of. I lived in a football town once, and I noticed the footballers in college, and they're out in the field from 8 o'clock to 12, come back from 1 to 4, and then they have classes and they get a bachelor's degree and so on. And so if they do business, they say that perhaps they're businessmen and they go out and make some serious mistakes and lose all the money. Now, when you look at the sport itself, who else would play this game except you're brain dead? I mean, you jump in 6 feet in the air and you have to hold on to the ball. You're landing on your rib cage and then your knees coming down and hitting. And most of these guys end up with knee problems, surgeries on the knees and all this. So that when you put everything together, I'm just wondering what kind of person will do his body that way except he has some mental problems. I mean, you go through all this physical hurt and injury, you earn big bucks, but if this money would have lasted for life and you live reasonably, then you could understand. But they broke. The other day, Pippin, who seemed to have been bankrupt also, received a settlement with some jet matter, and he was elated. So I don't know, perhaps somebody needs to help these footballers, these athletes, to somehow, I don't know what to do, but they get injured in the games, they end up broke at the end of life. I mean, well, of course, I guess society enjoys the play and a good distraction and a good cultural thing and so forth, but bottom line, some way, somehow, they need to help these guys. We see recently where this tall basketballer from Africa who was interested in peace in his country sent all his money home, and then he went home, took something, some medication, and ended up dead. You know, they do so many dumb stuff. Somebody should have come to this guy and said, look, here in America, forget that war, just play this game right and look for your future, save your money up and take care of yourself. Forget them boys over there. Because even when he sent the money, his family and friends and people that he had confidence in, he must have spent his money up, spend it bad. You open schools over there, and then there's no money to provide for teachers and supplies and so forth, so you're just wasting the money. The buildings might well be turned into houses or something. So these athletes, in some way, somehow, I don't know what's the solution to this, because first of all, to join in something, you seem to be brain dead, and those who are borderline going and get serious concussions and end up with serious mental problems, so and end up broke for the rest of their life. Some way, somehow, they need some help.